Today on Mysterious Morsels, we're talking about muses. What's a muse? Muses were basically the inspirational goddesses of art, science, literature, dance, music, and basically all cool things in the aesthetic world. They were the daughters of Zeus. And as we all know, he was the head honcho god on Olympus. So they really were supposed to inspire and, creation of different realms here, and we're always definitely a part of the creative process with people in all these different ways. And the thing with them is that people argue, are there 3 or are there 9? And the truth is, how do we know? Was anybody at Olympus? Probably not. But here's what we think we know. There were 3 that then, in effect, tripled. So let me explain. The 3 muses that supposedly were the original daughters, one was born from water movement. So her inspiration came from water movement. Now, could this be that people said often like the muse would sing to mariners and that sometimes it would take them on course, or if it was a mischievous muse, it would take them off course? Not to be confused with mermaids, talk about them another time, but there's of water. So there's noise or art or something scientific or something from or of or about water. The second daughter was a sound created by air. So she was born of air. So I'm also getting flashbacks of like Last Airbender, and I think there's supposed to be other elements there coming too, but not related to M. Night Shyamalan. So she made noises by way of the air. So winds, any kind of storm situation, but again, only sticking to the air part, hurricane, tornado, etc. And then one was born of the human voice. So singing, obviously, lyrics, and the lyre, lyrical poem, play on the word, lyre being like a little harp, was very popular at the time. So those are supposedly the 3 daughters that's how muses came about, and that's how the noise, if you will, came about, or the inspiration from them. However, allegedly, many say that there's 9 daughters of Zeus, and that what happened was that triad tripled. So the triple triad turned into practice, memory, and song is how we get supposedly the idea of practicing, obviously remembering, and then song itself. So the key, I'll say component, I don't want to say DNA, but the key component of the trace element there, the practice muse was the water muse, the memory muse was technically the air muse, and the song muse was obviously the voice muse. Now I can see that one real easy, but I guess I failed to understand where practice denotes water and memory denotes wind, but what do I know? So the triad allegedly tripled, and there's supposedly 9 daughters of Zeus. However, they only had 3 functions, and they were one function, really inspiration, but 3 ways to do it. And they were for the good, if you will, and definitely more than just a cool band. So now you're a little more aware. If you hear that song in the distance, you're like, do you follow it or not? Because sometimes you might crash into rocks and it's just a mermaid trying to take you in a different way. Talk about them later. Or it's a cool muse trying to get you to the right spot. Who knows? They say that a lot of sailors believe that the song of the muse would inspire them and get them to where they had to go safely. But that was before maps, so I guess you have to consult a cartographer on that one. If you like this type of content, scare the like button into turning blue and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching.